Alina is furious at seeing the madrigals again, whereas Antonio and Mirabel reject them the moment they try to talk to them. It isn't until Miguel explained what Bruno went through and how even he sees that the madrigals have truly changed for the better does Alina decide to listen to their side of the story. Bruno then explains how he and his family knew about the other part of the prophecy from the spirit and that she instructed them on how they can find and eventually reconcile with Mirabel. Alina then agrees to give them one last chance, but not before warning them of the consequences should they fail. Each member of the Madrigal family will speak with Mirabel alone, one at a time, with Mirabel's parents and Antonio's parents being the sole exceptions, as they wish to speak with Mirabel at the same time. Alma is to go last, due to the Madrigals and Riveras not trusting her to talk with Mirabel just yet. Bruno is then picked by the others to go first, due to his closeness with her, along with his selflessness, making it easier for Mirabel to trust him. Bruno then goes to talk with Mirabel, who questions him on why he chose to side with the Madrigals after everything they did to them. He answers that it was because he still cared about his family and wanted to give them a second chance, especially after seeing just how miserable they were without Mirabel. He also reveals a secret of his own involving a birthday gift that he gave Mirabel when she was 11, as nobody gave her presents or even a proper birthday party that day, which is why he decided to give her a picture of her future self as a way to cheer her up. Realizing that he didn't betray her after all, Mirabel tearfully makes up with Bruno and apologizes for misjudging him, to which he accepts and admits to seeing her as the daughter he never got to have. When he sees that Mirabel is still attached to the Riveras and is reluctant to leave them, he accepts her decision to stay with them out of respect for her, but not before assuring her that he will wait for her as long as it takes and continue to love her no matter what. The chapter ends with him crying the moment he leaves her alone and goes back to the others. Julieta and Augustine go in next to talk with Mirabel, who proceeds to accuse them of never truly understanding her and lying to her about how special she was without a gift. They insist that they always thought she was special and are horrified at the idea of lying to her about that, especially when it came to her being bullied for her lack of gift. They then reveal how they actually dealt with her bullies, despite her assumptions that they never did, by threatening the families with physical harm and refusing to heal them afterwards, but kept it a secret out of fear that Alma would disapprove of their actions. They also apologized for not being there for Mirabel when it came to her birthdays or the family photos, especially when it came to her 11th birthday, as they were sadly overworked to the point of exhaustion despite having promised to make time for Mirabel earlier. Seeing that her parents were telling the truth and genuinely remorseful for not making time for her, she forgives them and apologizes for the harsh words she said to them earlier. Seeing that their daughter is all grown up, but not wanting to come back to them or the Encanto, Julieta and Augustine tell her how proud they are of her and accept the possibility of never seeing their daughter again. The chapter ends with Julieta promising to make Mirabel a banquet should she ever come back home, before she and Augustine leave her alone, only to cry over being separated from her yet again, and possibly for good.